to accept this because they all know that modern analysis is built on a foundation set theory. That's the ultimate justification for our model of the continuum as real numbers. And without real numbers, most of modern analysis is very seriously weakened. So there's going to be strong resistance to actually even addressing this entire issue. Most analysts will just rather not take it. The problems are there, they're very serious, and there is a better way. Some are going to point to a better way. But there's a lot more detail about that, and I would talk at length about this entire issue. So now let's those cardinal and ordinal numbers, which are part of this modern set theory, which we don't believe in. We don't believe in cardinal and ordinal numbers. So neither is our proper mathematical theories are. But nevertheless, let's have a look at the standards for it, of ordinals in particular. So here's a relatively simple introduction to ordinals, so that's also called theory of ordered sets. Okay, so I'm going to just show you the standard hierarchy of ordinals. So we start with what's a set? So everything is a set in this theory. That's the entire set. So everything we consider now is a set. These are ordinals. And the set is the set. Fair enough. And that's going to be the name. We call that zero. That's the representation of zero. And that's certainly not unreasonable. Right? Very well by that. And then we have to go up. You know, this is complex. You may determine that number by just looking at sets. Positive sets. So the simplest set that we can say is a single set whose sole element is an infinite set. So it's just a set consisting of zero. And you can know that the set consisting of zero is listed here. It can also be written as O union this set. So union set. And we have the set union is listed here. Alright, now number two is defined to be one union the set one. So it's a set which is union to is a set. The first set is the set, which is one. And then the next set is the set which is a. So here this is union. So it's a big set, and it's got one element there, which is the element of one. And then the other element here is actually this entire set. So this is the union of the set one and the set consisting of one as a sole element. Please check to see if you agree with that. And then 3 is divided into union the set 2. So 2 is the set, and it's the set here. And then we take the union of that set with the set consisting of just the element 2. Alright, and here you see all this put together. So we're taking the union of this, which is that part there, together with the set 2. And here's the set 2.
ありがとうございました。有料サイトはです。この横線はお乗り換えです。ご利用の方が見えましたら、ワンプは必ず車内の中ほどまでお進みください。早いので、イベントはご利用お願いします。
So we have some rule that That's the hardware problem right here. The hardware problem is omega omega. This object does not make sense. Simple as that. Let's look at here and pretend that it does. Because it sort of coincides with Cantor's vague description. Well, we can think about all the natural numbers, and because we can think about them, we can put them all in a box. Okay, so now the idea is that using successors and limits, step theory now construct hierarchy orders. So this is the beginning, and now by combining these two operations, we can build higher, bigger orders, which, somewhat surprisingly, has a remarkable similarity to our hierarchy of arithmetical operations, star lambdas. Even though these are quite different objects, and even though this is, in my view, highly dubious logically, nevertheless, there's a very close parallel to what's going on. So, for example, when we have omega, we can talk about omega plus 1, which is the successor of omega. And by definition, that's the set omega union the set omega. Okay, well, what does that look like? Well, here is the union. So there's omega, and there's that set containing omega, and we take the union. Or we can sometimes write it like this. So here's sequence 0, 1, 2, dot, 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 representing all the natural numbers there. And then there's a little colon with an omega afterwards, representing the fact that after you put in all the natural numbers, finish that task, close off the sequence with a little semicolon, and then you add omega itself. Omega and then the same kind of. Alright, so that's the successor of omega. And then we take omega plus 2, which is the successor of omega plus 1, which is omega plus 1 union set omega plus 1. And we get something that looks like this. And we can carry on, and then once we have these guys here, then there's a limit procedure that we can take, and then we can take the union, and we'll get 2 omega, which looks like this, and it has a different sequence of sort of first level ordinals, just natural numbers, and then these sort of second level fellows, omega, omega plus 1, omega plus 2, etc. And there's another infinite sequence of those. Okay, so then the story continues, and it's very parallel to the kind of picture that we were drawing, except that the crucial role of limit has changed dramatically. The objects that we're considering are quite different. We're talking about things that sets here, whereas here we're talking about operations between natural numbers. And here the limiting operation involves doing a number of things. For us, that's not the case. For us, the limiting operation involves writing down a formula that allows us to compute very complicated, specifically, very complicatedly, the products of two natural numbers. So omega squared omega cubed is omega to the omega, and we get a hierarchy of ordinals this way. In fact, the hierarchy extends much further depending on the various sort of higher constructions that you follow as you go on. So we see that there's a correspondence between what we're calling n and what the modern set here is called omega. So even though they're very different, the contexts are very different, still there's a correspondence between these two kinds of ladders, suggesting that the ladder itself gives us some kind of independent interest and has a life of its own. That's independent of ordinals, and maybe independent of operations as well. So I think that is the case. It's a very interesting object, and next time I think we want to explore a little bit more of it. So please try to get your head around what we've done today with regard to these higher arithmetical operations, and we're going to push further into to see how these different levels of limits start playing an important role in it becomes quite interesting and sort of self-referential in an interesting way as well. So we're going to I don't know longer. Thanks for listening. 2n plus 2, and 2n plus 3, and then there's 3 sequence also has limit 0 left, which is star 3n. Okay, so these are limit operations. They are limit sequence shorter than these ones. These are successive operations. We get successors of previous operations. These ones are not successive. They're created from using entire sequence. So we call them limit operations. And then we saw this rather interesting statement. We can look at these limit operations. We got that the first one, the second one, and the third one. That generates two sequence of operations. So we take that limit, and we get something which we call star n squared. There's also a limit operation, the limit of limit operation, so it's just one level up. And usually we already think of that with conservative and simplified in this particular case. Although we're not going to use circles more generally, just to get you oriented in discussion. So this is sort of where we are at currently. And once we go further, we've seen already this is a humongously big operation. Generates numbers which are wildly beyond any of our abilities to imagine. But anyway, we still want to carry on and create higher operations and sort of see how this structure goes. Now, as we write more and more of this hierarchy, we're conscious of wanting to write it as efficiently as possible. So we'll introduce a slightly different notation here. We'll dismiss with 3 dots, and we'll always just usually write 3 things and then go through the limit. So we'll start with addition, and we'll put a comma here representing the fact that this one actually is a successor of this one here. So the comma before this entry alerts us to the fact that this is actually a successor operation in this comma. Star 2, comma star 3, and then we'll dismiss with the 3 dots and just put an arrow to our first limit operation star n. Okay, so what we've got so far, then we had star n plus 1, star n plus 2, star n plus 3, and then these 3 here give us a limit, which is star 2n. Then a successor 2n plus 1, 2n plus 2, 2n plus 3, and then these last 3 generate a sequence with limit star 3n. And then we saw that we could create a new limit, this limit of limits, because up to this point here, we can see that there are 3 limiting operations, ones that are followed directly by an arrow. The star n, star 2n, and star 3n. So once we have 3 of anything, then we can think about taking the limit of the sequence which starts with those 3. Okay, so that's what we're doing here. Now this is a new arrow here, tells us there's a new limit. And this limit is the limit of the previous limiting ones, and that's star n squared. So let's carry on. So the successor of n squared, I might not say star n squared, I'll say n squared for short. So the successor of n squared is the n squared plus 1, and then n squared plus 2, and then n squared plus 3. And now these 3 successors generate a new limit, which is n squared plus n. Which has a successor n squared plus n plus 1. And then the successor n squared plus 2, n squared plus n plus 3. And these last 3 for a sequence of successors with limit n squared plus 2n. Which has a successor n squared plus 2n plus 1, and then n squared plus 2n plus 2, and then n squared plus 2n plus 3. The story from here to here to here is very similar. So we have a new kind of